Divine Feminine Collective, fighting the masculine, Divine Masculine Collective. And she is a woman somewhere, and she could be many women in a collective of women that have feelings that are on a big kind of scale powerful. It's felt, so they have influence too. So it's a group of women that have influence, led by some women, and they are ultimately all that's left of a divine feminine, which was removed by God when God destroyed her or removed her utterly. And so that what is left of her, or what was taken, was a lot. It was her herself was removed from the head position, completely yanked off, like he beheaded her. And then basically all that's left is the body, and it's what is felt in her heart. The heart's left. So the group of women as a collective are still alive, but they're in a completely rebellious state of existence. So many years ago, I I used to be a high priest of Apollo, the sun god Apollo, when I was living as a man called Helenus back in Trojan times. So Troy was real, and I used to be a brother to Hector, and my dad was King Priam. So you could say that like I'm crazy, and this is like, yeah, like my dad was the king of Troy, the last one. The movie Troy is my dad and my brother Hector. Well, ultimately you could say that, but understand that whatever reality you want to metaphorically take from that is absolutely the truth. Whether or not it's actually true, even if it is, and I'm saying it is, well, it doesn't really matter, because you can get a metaphoric understanding from it, which is true 100%, no matter what. The It's not true that I would like to believe that I could be that great. And ultimately, it's a fantasy of a child like mentality that suffers from a lack of love and acceptance, and is lashing out to gain some form of importance. And to deny that child that importance is unforgivable, especially because they need it so badly. It's a fact that you are aware I am fighting the Divine Feminine Collective right now, basically fighting her, pushing her back into her place by force. The fact that I have to fight her is utterly disturbing me emotionally because I have to kick her ass right now. And I don't want to hurt her or kick her ass ever, or not now or anytime. When I speak to you, she attacks. And so that she does it now, I can feel it telling you that I'm fighting the Divine Feminine, struggling with her, beating her ass, and she's gonna lose. Understand that I'm doing this for a reason, and I'm fighting the Divine Feminine Collective for a good reason. It has to be done. She has to get her butt kicked. This is hard. You can't see the struggle, but emotionally, I'm feeling a lot of disturbing feelings, and they're clashing in some kind of a battle in my head. It's very disturbing. Ultimately, somehow, I'm also just fine with it, which is kind of very strange because I'm also very disturbed by it and don't want to be doing it. I'm remembering the scene in Troy where Achilles just Hector, Hector, Hector. I'm remembering when Hector was coming out to fight Achilles, and Hector was about to die, and Hector came out of his own accord. she's wrestling with me, and she's really freaking trying to win right now, and she's literally trying to kill or slaughter me in some kind of emotional sense. She's literally trying to destroy me. She wants to utterly smash my spirit to pieces. It's sad that she would try to destroy me or hurt me. It's very disappointing that she is so upset that she wants to kill me, and then she's satisfied if I die or I'm dead, because she doesn't want Masculine Collective having any charge whatsoever, and not in her name, or claim to be whatsoever for any reason for her. She doesn't want any relations with the divine masculine. She considers it enslaved her, and it should die if she's happy. Unbelievable. Son finds out mom wants to kill him so that she could be happy. It's because dad, she hates dad. She can't be reasoned with. If you try to reason with her, she will not reason with you. She only increases her attack. Hmm. Wow, it's intense. She's really trying hard. She's losing. She's really trying so fucking hard. It's unbelievable. She's not giving up. I feel bad that she's losing. And I also feel bad that I'm winning. And sad for her. Because she's going to lose bad. She's going to get hurt. She might even be dead or die. God's certainly going to kill some of her. Probably the leaders in the collective. Stubborn women that won't change. Utterly. Might just fall dead. Or something will happen to them. Yeah, I don't feel good about it at all. I certainly don't agree that it's a good way to punish her, or to kill her is a good way to help her or fix her. And the answer would be to smash her collective to pieces and let her stay alive as a disempowered slave girl that has nothing, and so can't even fight with it, to disarm her utterly, and any power she has to take it away from her utterly, to remove it, to make her so powerless that she couldn't fight. She has nothing to fight with. So it's a state of complete loss for her and complete defeat that she's heading towards. after she's completely attacked and destroyed in the collective, so she has nothing to feel confident about or to have hope for because her hopes are all dashed with nothing, with no emotional influence in the world. She can't influence anybody, and especially not even herself. It's a state of complete defeat she gets to be in, and she's being pushed there by God Himself, who's pushing her into the place where she's completely defeated and powerless. Nothing more than a child is what she'll be, angry as well, and angry at God for what He did, and what He did and is doing is smashing her collective right now. And when she's at the place where she completely loses and she's lost it, it's all lost. She's going to be defeated utterly, and it's where God wants her to be utterly. So He's pushing her there utterly. And then when she gets there, He's going to tell her that she's a good girl and that if she wants to cooperate now, that He could love her and give her some candy or a brownie. And maybe she could, if she doesn't want to go to her room forever, she could quit being a bad little girl and quit fighting God and trying to smash men to pieces and also say she's not. All that I'm doing is good for the world, God says. Tell them all that I'm doing is good for the world. I'm smashing the divine feminine collective to pieces. Wow. And I hear God telling me, and now that is all she wrote. And now that is His story to tell, no longer hers. Unless, of course, it's not true. And I'm not talking to God, actually, and I'm making this all up. So none of it would be true then. Unless it is. And so truth's not me doing anything. I haven't doing anything. I'm telling you about it, showing it to you. The divine feminine collective will be obliterated, utterly smashed to minuscule pieces, and the feminine will be on a spiritual level in a place of utter destroyed and destruction. Women will never be happy again and always feeling enslaved by men forever. The state and condition of the world we're in now today, and we're a free country trying to say that. It's clear to the women and the divine smashed feminine collective it's clear that it's been smashed and destroyed, and they're not stupid to be feeling it since it's true, knowing it, and they don't know it. So all they know is it certainly don't feel right if it's supposed to be that we're free and equal. We've been smashed to pieces and we have no influence. And we're told now we do. Whose fault is it if I stop fighting now her and continue making this video? Whose fault is it that I don't continue to smash her to pieces, or God doesn't continue to do it? Because she'll keep fighting me. If I don't smash her to pieces, she doesn't stop. She wants to smash me to pieces. So the fight is not my choice. It's ultimately that she attacks me and she doesn't want to stop until I'm smashed to pieces. And she doesn't even realize what she's doing. She doesn't have a head to think about what she's doing. She's doing it in her feelings, in her heart, very angry, smashing the masculine to pieces, trying to kill it, like it's trying to hurt her too. And ultimately, it has smashed her to pieces as a result that she is trying to kill it. So now, the state of affairs in this country, how are we going to fix it, people, if women have been smashed and obliterated in the divine collective of the feelings and the spirit? They've been crushed. Men are leading and ruling, and that's the way God wants it. So the male masculine collective is not crushed, it's in charge. And so we're living and breathing and on a pretense of ridiculous lies that we're telling each other we're all free, and in fact the women can't be happy while God smashed them to pieces and is not planning on letting them have their collective back ever. He enslaved them like little girls, and they better behave and do what he tells them, because he tells them, if you don't do what I say, you'll be in your room and you'll be in there forever, little girl. You're no goddess and you're not going to be ruling me. And ultimately, she'll feel like it's not right to do that to her when she's an adult, treated like a child and told and threatened and get taken all her power away, and God did it. Okay. So there's where we're at, people. If you think that you can fix this problem, I would dare you to try it, because I don't know how we're going to fix it. Do you? All right, that's it. You're in for it, woman. You have tested my patience beyond measure. It's okay. I just want you to know where the masculine collective is and what it's feeling. I was feeling it. So don't think that I'm going to do anything. I don't do anything. And don't think I care about any of this. I care about all of it. Don't think that I have an opinion of anything I've said, because any opinions I've had are not mine. They're just information I've shared with you. That's true. So I'm not planning on doing anything against anyone or even myself. I'm not against myself anymore. And I'm not against the government or anyone else anymore. I'm actually not against God anymore either. And I used to be against God, trying to fight for her freedom and help her get her collective back. And ultimately, she's not getting it back, guaranteed. Not ever, period. And that's what he says. And I'm disappointed about that truth, that he's telling me that, because I'm just hoping that maybe God is wrong, or that he's just saying that because he really means it. That I'm saying, wow, forever? She can't ever get her collective back? Ever? Not ever, ever, ever? Not ever. Not ever. Oh, wow. So whatever God knows about that, the way he's telling me, with the conviction he's telling me, he is not going to give it back to her. Boy, oh boy, she lost her chance, whatever she did. She done pissed him off enough that he's utterly demanding the truth. Now I'll never give it back to you. You shall never have it, woman. Understand that that's kind of like, wow, that's a judgment that's solid iron. The biggest one I've had and seen that God has is the judgment he has against the women, and that they're not free. They shall not be. And ultimately, it's a fact. I'm talking to a God that's not so forgiving, not so loving, not so fair or nice or patient. But maybe I'm telling you who he is, and he's so scary, fearful. It's yeah, you he is not someone that you're going to be easily not afraid of, or easily just not threatened by. You will be very threatened by him, especially if you don't know what you're seeing or feeling. And his presence is with you. You won't know it. You're certainly going to be alarmed. Okay, that's it.